I'm Jay, and here at Adjacents, I'm all about bringing you fragrances that make you look good and smell good and get those compliments, right? Because it's like my pops always said, rest in peace. If you look good, you play good. And I'm here to make you stay good. So I'm gonna introduce you to two specific LATTAFA Hayaati fragrances that'll really be good additions to your collection. And if you act right, if you treat me nice, I'll throw in a third one just for you on the house. Stay tuned. Now, the two LATTAFAs that I'm comparing today are going to be the LATTAFA Hayaati Al-Maleki and the LATTAFA Black Edition. Now, these two fragrances have similarities in the opening, but it's really going to be the dry down where they make their distinctions. Now, first off, I did a couple of test strips with them. Let me find them. I did a couple of test strips. We're coming up on 48 hours now where I sprayed these, and you can still get the hints and you still smell it. Now, keep in mind, it's paper, right? So you don't have the heat to lift off and project. The projection is not gonna happen anymore, but up close on skin, you could get an idea, or on clothes, you can get an idea of how that fragrance is gonna project. Now, the Hayaati Al-Maleki, this one's gonna open up right away with this sweet, crisp bergamot. It's just got this nice, smooth sweetness to it. You're gonna get a lot better projection on the Al-Maleki Blue, but where the Black Edition makes its distinction is the sweet musk, right? They both have this smooth sweetness that they open up with, but this LATTAFA Hayaati Al-Maleki, the blue one, this one's gonna have that projection when you walk in. When you walk in, people are gonna smell you, but in a good way. I sprayed this in one room, walked downstairs, and the air carried it down the hall in a good way, right? So it opens up with this crisp cinnamon. It's I don't know, it's the saffron that does it for me, but yeah, this one's a hitter. Now, I sprayed them, like I said, 2 days ago, and what I do like about the Black Edition is that smooth dry down. It's got this creamy, smooth vanilla spice musk going on that dry down. It's a very sexy fragrance. I think this one's better suited for like a good date night. If you want to be on your grown and sexy vibe, I will go with the Black Edition. Now, as a daily wear, more for a light, airy, crisp summer or spring, or, you know, it could wear year round, but this one's gonna lift off more, so it's better for like the heat, because you do need the heat in order to lift those molecules off so that folks can smell it in the air. That's the key, right? When you smell it on skin, you have to be up close to them. That's the difference. So if you want something that's gonna turn heads when you walk into the room as far as the projection, go with the Hayaati Blue. If you want something that's up close and intimate, go with the Black. Now, I did promise you guys a third here. Let me go ahead and bust it. Do I have it? Here we go. The Hayaati Gold Edition. Now, this one leans unisex. They advertise it as unisex. I think it leans a little bit more feminine if you ask me, but I sprayed it. What I will tell you about this is that you need to give this a little bit of time. You need to let this dry down. In my opinion, when you first smell it, it opens up almost like this rubbery wheel. It feels like a tire almost a little bit. But let it dry down. You're gonna start smelling that apple, that cinnamon that's gonna kick in. And it's more of a smooth, but it's got a more grown and sexy vibe to it, I would say. You just gotta let it do its thing. Let it sit for a little while. When it starts to settle down on that dry down, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. This is the Hayaati Gold Elixir. But out of the three, my favorite is for different reasons. My favorite for opening up, right? If you want a projection, if you want that lift off, essentially when you first spray that, you should get the Hayaati Al-Maleki. If you like a grown and seductive, sexy vibe, date night fragrance, I would suggest the Black Edition. This one has that smooth, creamy vanilla, like I said. It sits on the skin well, and it's just something that makes folks want to get a little bit closer to you. If you want something that's a little bit more all-inclusive, a slight feminine leaning fragrance with the apple and cinnamon, then try the Gold Edition. But these three LATTAFA Hayaati fragrances are good because number one, they're inexpensive. Number two, they perform like designer colognes, right? that get the job done, and you can add many of them to the collection for very cheap and get your collection built up really quickly off of good designer fragrance type quality, right? But not having to break the bank. So again, we want to make you look good, smell good, and feel your best, but we don't want to have you breaking your bank to do so. So try these 3 LATTAFA Hayaati fragrances out. Let me know what you think.